On the morning of the 18th day of the month of December, we awoke to discover that a great deal of snow had fallen during the night, which was a cause for much joy and celebration. Friends were singing and dancing in a circle and finding other ways to amuse themselves in the snow. After a long day of fun, it was time for bed. Yes.
These skis aren't as fast as I'd like. Mind if I borrow some ski wax? So, what do we have here, huh? Writing poetry?
My friend, I'm not writing poetry. Rather, I'm narrating. I'm recording history so that in 1,000 years, folks will be able to read this and know about us.
Aren't you a thoughtful crow? Everyone was enjoying some downhill skiing except for... What's that? Except for Wally, who wasn't skiing. Because he was too afraid to even put his on and try? You can't record this because it's not true. I just didn't want to, and everyone was wrong to think I was afraid.
Don't take everything so personally, my friend. There are simply those who fear downhill skiing and those who don't. You've nothing to be ashamed of.
That's easy for you to say. In 1,000 years, all that will be known of me is what you wrote. That long ago, there was some coward named Wally who was afraid of downhill skiing. I demand that you rewrite it now. Let the record show Wally was skiing like everyone else.
I will not mislead future generations.
Just give it here and I'll do it.
No, this is an historical document. You seem to be confusing it with a work of fiction.
I'll write my own history, and mine will be the right one. Thank you for the ski wax. And then, after winning the great battle, Sir Wally rode over to her tent, and the Fairy Rosa thanked him and praised his bravery.
Maybe we should make me a princess, known for my beauty.
Great idea! Later on, I'll rescue you from a dragon or something. But before that, your kingdom should be under attack. Or maybe it should have been captured already. But by whom?
Hey, dudes, let's play!
My castle is under siege by the menacing Crush and Chico.
1,000 years is a long time, and the language could change a lot. Say you wrote Chico is a real friend. Well, in 1,000 years, the word real might mean something totally different. And Chico might mean something even more different. Something naughty. However, if we leave pictures, people will know what we're talking about even 10,000 years from now.
Several thousand years later, a glacial period came that covered the world with ice and snow. Everyone was terribly cold, especially the dinosaurs.
Pin, my dear friend, leave the dinosaurs alone. You've never seen one. Write about you.
But what if posterity only discovers my recording and doesn't discover anyone else's? All they would know would be pin, 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 as if no one else had ever lived. Posterity should also know about the dinosaurs, and they should know about my aunt. She was very stubborn and refused to leave her motherland.
Pardon, do either of you know the spelling of imperialistic?
This is madness. Everyone is writing history and writing it in their own way. If someone in the future does try to make sense of all these random and divergent historical notes, then they will certainly go completely crazy.
First of all, not everyone is writing. Barry, for example, isn't writing.
He's hibernating for the winter right now.
Secondly, they're doing it for selfish reasons.
Clearly, we must select one story to represent us all. Then we revise the others accordingly, or make it known to future generations that the rest are invalid.
Barry's gonna be the first reader. We've got to make sure we get to him first.
Right now, Barry's hibernating. We'll let him sleep on your rug for a week until he wakes up. And then we'll show him our version. And we'll refuse to let him go until he sees it.
And appreciates it.
Stop!
Just a minute!
Hey, you two!
Oh no! Our historic future is in danger!
Get Barry back right now! He's not yours! He belongs to all of us!
Fine, but we get in first!
Fellow historians, that bear is our only reader! The only one!
Don't you think we know that? We're taking him so he can read our history first.
But that isn't fair!
History will be the judge of that!
Stop! Please stop! No! No! You're out of control! Don't worry, I figured it out. A way we can all have our own version of history. Someone will be on duty every day, and that person will record everything that happens during that day. Do you all agree to this?
A stroke of genius!
We agree!
Us too!
Let's all head to my place. We can decide our schedule there.
Let's start recording tomorrow and let Daco go first. We definitely will need to buy a notebook for this. Where am I now? What happened to my house? Oh, the Princess Rosa was trapped in a dungeon for 200 years. How long have I been sleeping? What exactly happened here? Oh!
Several thousand years later, a glacial period came that covered the world with ice and snow.
There had to
Everyone
have
was
been.
terribly
There's been a
cold,
disaster, and the
especially
history of our civilization is over. I'm the only one left. I'm alone. I must calm down. I need to think. I alone survived. Let's see. I'm still here, and it is my duty to begin a new history. Barry the Bear woke up some 2,000, 3,000? What year could it be now? I wonder. Guess I better change course. In the beginning, there was only the Word, and the Word was...